Selena mentioned that there was alleged emotional abuse from Justin Bieber in an interview. I believe she alluded to the fact that it was him when the interviewer asked. So let's just see how they're doing. Okay, Six of Pentacles. She's enjoying her life. That came out for Selena. She's just stopping and, trying to take it easy. She's very determined to get what she wants, but at the same time, she still is that female Cancer inside. But she tries to armor herself with the swords. All right, so let's ask about Justin. How does Justin feel about Selena's comments that she made in the interview? How is he doing with his show Seasons? And how is the song with Meek Mill? Okay, he feels like he's manifesting. He's manifesting the things that he desires. Ace of Wands. Got to get used to this, the way it goes. He feels like he is really, passionate about what he's doing right now. He, maybe he has a little bit of a concern about money, or Hailey does. And there's a little bit of that addictive behavior that's been creeping up, and he's trying to cope with it. But ultimately, he's trying to reflect on the good times, the happiness, Six of Cups, building a family, the good times he has with his wife. And and his wife is very strong for him. Queen of Wands, she's right behind him and right in front of him, acknowledging and recognizing him. Three of Pentacles, supporting him. This is a very supportive relationship right now. Justin feels the weight of the world on him a lot of times still, though, too. He feels a large weight put on him, and he feels like he can no longer hermit. He can no longer hide. He felt protected when he and Hailey were just spending time alone during their marriage and courtship. And now that he's back in his career again, he kind of feels like there's nowhere to hide. I think he feels like there's a little bit too much on his plate. Seven of Cups. And it's overwhelming him a bit. So what does Selena think about how Justin's doing with Seasons, his new song? What does she think about him right now? Okay, King of Swords. She thinks that he is determined and focused and knows what he wants. But she sees that he loses strength and confidence, even though he tries to give that exterior. She sees him relieving a burden, or she feels like she relieved a burden by walking away. Princess of Cups reversed. And Eight of Pentacles, she feels like she manifests with ease now that she's walked away from him. It's been a while, but since she's been away from him, because she saw him as a Prince of Wands reversed. He was kind of like a player, backstabber, Five of Swords. I hate to say that's what it means. And she really wants love. Selena really wants the Ace of Cups, okay? But she's very reluctant to go forward with that part of her life, Princess of Pentacles reverse, because she fears that somebody's going to be this, Knight of Wands character, this Knight of Wands character in the reverse, like Justin was to her. Did Justin feel bad about the interview that Selena did talking about emotional abuse? And she never said it was him, but the interviewer kind of asked and Selena didn't say no. So how does he feel about that? He's just focusing on his future. He's focusing on his life. It may seem selfish or self-centered, but he has had addiction issues, and he's putting himself first, and he is very like blinders on, focused from point A to point B and the next goal ahead. He's really honestly not worried about what she says, although he feels like it was a little bit of a backstab, but he dismissed it. He said, I have my inner peace, Four of Swords. I have my courage, with my wife. I have my courage with Hailey, who helps me, Seven of Wands, and I've let go of this. Why is she still talking about it? Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm just keeping it real. That's what he feels. Okay. How does Selena feel about, can we get a little bit more information about how she feels about Justin? Are her songs on her album basically about him? Four of Wands, she felt like for a time, they were very supportive to each other. But after a while, she just felt like she was pushed into being this Queen of Wands reverse, temperamental, moody, up and down, angry. There was a lot of anger she experienced because she didn't feel seen. Three of Pentacles reversed. She didn't feel acknowledged. She didn't feel seen. She didn't feel appreciated. And so she's been going forward, you know, keep on keeping on. Ace of Swords, that's like determination to never give up. It's bright ideas. It's, you know, inspiration. So yes, the album was inspired by her relationship with him. And now she's just looking at her coin. She's looking at manifestation. She's looking at her new album, possibly tour. And she's been spending a lot of time alone, the Hermit, and reflecting. When she's not doing press and stuff, she's reflective. The moon, you know, she's a Cancer, and she's just trying to appreciate her life for what it is. Okay? Because she felt like for so long with Justin, she was out of balance. She didn't feel like it was a fair relationship. You know, she felt like she was at a hanged man situation. She feels like this is her wheel of fortune. This is her good fortune now. Okay? She feels like she's experiencing this now, and she can finally, you know, go forward with her life with the Chariot. And she's her own biggest critic. Five of Wands, you know, she wants to go forward with her life. She doesn't want to make foolish decisions, but she really is her own biggest critic. And she still experiences hurt from it. Three of Swords every so often, but she's made a decision to go forward, to release all of these extra things on her plate. You know, she becomes a little overwhelmed with some of this stuff, you know, having to do with her career and stuff. But ultimately, she's made a decision to herself to find love, what love really is, and not dysfunction. And for her, that's going to be a King of Wands that she's going to meet when she travels. Six of Swords somewhere. She's going to travel somewhere and she's going to meet a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If not one of those signs, just somebody who is confident, goal-oriented, extroverted, very much a man's man, masculine energy, very much opposite Justin, very masculine energy. Doesn't have to be those signs, but could be most likely Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, she feels like the Empress of her life. The Empress of her life. Okay? And she feels very together about things, very calm, very happy. Although she does reflect in the past about what happened, ultimately, she knows, you know, I have a lot of stuff on my plate. Seven of Cups. I want to go to calmer waters. I want love. And I don't want this heartbreak anymore, even though I experience it sometimes. You know, I don't want it anymore. And I want to just go forward with my life, despite being my own worst critic. I have this new beginning. The time of waiting needs to end, even though I'm still, you know, trying to decide in love what I want. I'm going to go after what I want. Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to leave the other chapter behind because my Emperor is waiting for me. Okay, so that's what we have for them. Let's go to Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan. What's going on with Harry and Meghan? Harry and Meghan. So Harry and Meghan, they are looking to move possibly to LA. What's this move to LA about? Why not Canada? Why do they want to buy a house in LA? Okay, so this is definitely spurred on by Meghan. This was spurred on by Meghan. Sorry, my camera, it's a little hard to get used to the camera sitting over here, so I'm sorry if it keeps going around like around the view of everybody, but this was spurred on by Meghan, the Princess of Wands. I tend not to take these cards literally. However, when somebody actually is of this suit or element that I'm talking about in the reading, I will take it literally. So generally when I do a reading and it's about unknown people, and you get this, I say just take it archetypally. But if we're doing a reading about somebody who is a Leo, for instance, and that is a Wands, and it is a female, and this comes up, then it would indicate that's the person we're doing the reading on. So this was Meghan's idea, and it's because she felt very trapped. Yeah, she felt trapped. Keep it real. And she's looking for this good news to come, okay? Prince of Wands. She's waiting for the good news to come. She felt like it wasn't coming. Princess of Cups reversed. And so she had to let go of something, or she urged Harry to let go of something. Four of Pentacles. And she sees more money for them in LA, okay? And celebration, Three of Cups. She sees a celebration, more money. Harry is actually, or was hesitant to make this move. Prince of Wands reversed. He was hesitant to make the move. How does Harry feel about going to LA? How does he feel about going to LA? Let's see what this is. Okay, he's being courageous for his wife. He's being courageous for his wife. Seven of Wands. Does he really want to do this? He's had to release the feeling of being stuck between a rock and a hard place, being trapped and making a choice. And I think, honestly, this was a choice between his family and a choice between her. And he chose her. And especially his family being William. He still keeps in touch with William, but things are uncertain right now in their relationship, the Hanged Man. And it's been very isolating for Harry, Hermit. But he feels like they can manifest with ease. 8 of Pentacles, they can manifest their money with ease. They're going to be okay financially because they're a brand. And he knows that the world is against him. He feels the world is against him. And he wishes he had his mother, Queen of Cups. But he's looking towards the future, 3 of Wands. And he's hoping that this move, 6 of Swords, will bring calmer waters, will bring more peace to them. And he is overwhelmed a little bit with all the things that have been going on in the media and the news about it and everything, and tying up loose ends, leaving the family, 7 of Cups. But he sees his wife as this empress. He really sees Meghan as this empress. Either that or that talks about the queen. That he still looks to the queen. I think that this is Meghan, though, because look, right after that came the Princess of Wands, which I said is Meghan, next to the Empress, both upright. I think this is what he sees his wife as. And so he's going to go for love. For love. And ultimately, you know, Meghan sees this as a good idea because of the coin that's going to be gained there, the money that they can make there. And this is a decision of love for both of them. I mean, they want to be in peace over there. They feel that this is going to be the best decision for them for their future. They just wanted to go ahead and do it. They're looking towards the future with happiness. And they want to fight to stay together because they don't want divorce to happen. But there is a sense that the way they used to look at things in their relationship, 6 of Cups, is not as happy as it once was. So they see this as an ending and a new beginning, going to LA or California, that they feel they're intuitively guided to this place so that they can gain inner peace, 4 of Swords, and so that they can be the happy family that they once were again and feel like there's not as much interference. They can focus on each other and then they don't have the fear of separation. 10 of Cups is what they're looking for, what they seek, what their ultimate goal is for this move. And yeah, it's not an easy decision. It's one that Harry says, I just have to do it. I just have to go forward. I just have to do this. But it wasn't an easy decision. It was a 2 of Swords decision. It was not a 2 of Wands. It wasn't a balancing act. It was a, I'm going to have to choose. I'm going to have to walk away. I don't want to walk away, but I'm going to have to walk away from something because I'm going to have to make a choice between love of my brother and love of my wife. And he chose romantic love of his wife. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. You can email me with any questions about readings, naomitarot1199@gmail.com. Bye-bye.